Hey guys, it's Sharmise Idris here from Charmed Bath and Body, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of my product photography at home series. In the first video, I showed you what props and backdrops I like to use, and today I'll be showing you how I practice with these new staging props that I got from snapandsnap.net. And then in the third video, I will be showing you how I edit those in Lightroom, and I will be using my mirrorless camera wherever it is. This is the Canon M50, and I just have the kit lens on it, so it's a 15 to 45 lens. Very simple. It's my vlogging camera, so it's very nice and compact, and I am not a professional branding photographer or product photographer. I just like to save some money and do it for myself at home, and I think I picked up a few things, and so I just want to practice today, and I'm going to bring you along with how I go about practicing how I do product photography for my own brand. And I do have some other products here that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to try those out, so stay tuned. So today I will be shooting with natural sunlight that is coming from the windows to my side, and I'll be shooting on this replica surfaces backdrop. This is not a paid promotion. I just ordered it because I wanted to try it, but I'll also be using some of the other backdrops that I showed you in the last video. But yeah, mostly I'll be using this staging equipment just because this is something I've been looking for and they found me, and so I just want to try it out. And this is a practicing video, so you know, if you have any tips for me, you can go ahead and tell me, and I hope I do help you out with some as well. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is set my scene, and I am going to start off with some Dollar Tree nail polish I got because I just like the colors, and I want to test these out first with some angles because I like how square they are and all that. So I'm not even going to start with my own brand. But I think I'll be more critical of taking pictures of my own products, so that's why I'm just going to start with these. Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do in my camera is put my shutter speed to about 1/80th or 1/60th. I'm going to do 80. And then my aperture for this picture, because they're relatively close, I will have it probably about a 6.3. Yeah, 6.3 works, and I'm just going to come in close. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to come in close on that. And my ISO, it could be lower. No. My ISO will be about a 400. ISO, however you want to say it. And I'll make sure I'm focusing on both of them. And hands down, my favorite thing about the mirrorless camera is that I can see what the actual image is going to look like before I take the picture. Because when I had my DSLR, I had to just have the settings and then take the picture. I'm like, oh, okay, that's not what it looked like through the viewfinder, because the viewfinder is on the DSLR is the actual what you see, and then the viewfinder on here is electronic, so it's what the picture will be, which is why I chose mirrorless. But yeah, so there's a lot of shadows in this picture. I will probably just edit that out in Lightroom because I am doing natural sunlight. There's gonna be differences. So when I was up here at 7, I could have the sun directly on here, but now it is 9:37 and so the sun is above my porch, so I'm just getting some cast off sunlight, if you will. And so if I'm in the way, then my shadow will be in the picture as well. But I'm very pleased with that picture. See that? And so shooting these actually gave me some confidence to go ahead and do mine. So first I'm going to do my oils. And I just have 2. So So and one thing about my labels is that they are I think semi-gloss or something, so they are very glossy and shiny finish, so it will reflect whatever's around. And for these I will have to make my aperture about 10, yeah, so that both of these labels can be in focus. And I will come back a little further and I'll just crop in later. Also, if you have a DSLR, mirrorless, or what is it, PowerShot camera, I'll go ahead and link some resources for you below. Like if you just have the camera and don't know how to use it at all, like if you don't know what aperture is, shutter speed is, I haven't made a video about those yet, so I'll go ahead and link to some other great YouTubers that I learned from for like the past couple years when I was first learning photography. I'll link them below, and I'll also link a great brand photographer. That is what she does. I'll link her as well, because I know I'm not a professional, so you can also learn from them as well. So I'm very excited to use this ladder that I got. Here it is. Don't know how I'm gonna use it, because I don't really have experience with these types of props, so we're gonna figure it out together. And I would say, actually no, I don't like that across that. I think I'll use this when I switch it and I have this at the bottom, because with the angles and the angles, I don't think it'll work out. I do have this thingy. Let's see. I think it got a little ruined in the mail though. There we go. And I just like to try things and take pictures because I'm the one taking the pictures. It's my time, it's my camera. I'm not wasting anybody else's time or money. So I feel like you should just take the picture, see what it looks like on your computer. And if you don't like it, then just delete it. But I'd rather just take the picture and then know later for sure if I like it or not. So I'm not really digging this backdrop with these, but I do want to try this out. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of my fabric backdrops back there. I like this one. Problem is right now it has a major crease on it, so I guess I should have fixed that, but we'll just thug it out for right now. And of course, for these situations, when you're just doing it across a backdrop, it is probably much better to do it with a tripod, but my tripod is in use by my phone recording me right now. And one thing about the backdrop that I don't think I've said yet, but I know that this is the whole replica surface is set up, so it has the little brackets on the side to make it sit up like this, but a table and a wall right behind the table work perfectly fine. This is just what I have, so I'm just gonna keep draping stuff over it until, you know, I want to do a flat lay or something, and then I'll just go right over the picture. But yeah, this is not necessary. The whole $154 replica surfaces backdrop, 2 backdrops, not necessary for this. It's just what I have, so that's what I'm using. I'm quite pleased with that one. I really like this equipment because it really gives my products a professional feel. I'm gonna have to do my whole line over, but I am in the process of again doing my labels, so you won't see those pictures for a while. But in the next video, you will see me editing the pictures that I'm taking now. I want to do one more picture with these. Actually, we can do all three of these. This is my rose water. Didn't really fit in, but these are the three things that I have amber bottles for. So I want to use these in one picture too, but I don't think they'll go right now. So now this one's a little dark, so that is something I'm going to have to fix later. And there's a whole glare on it, but yeah, you get the gist of it. But I like the staging of it all. And that's enough of the oil. And this is my personal one, just to let y'all know I'm not selling this. I know I just put it down there, but it's the one I use for my face, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Sometimes if you move it back an inch or move it forward an inch, it creates the perfect picture. That's just photography for you. I don't know if it'll work out, but it looks all right. See? I know it's all so white, but I like clean images, so. Okay, so now that I have some practice with shooting with my staging blocks, I will go ahead and move on to just shooting overhead, and I will do that with my bath salts. So I have these little bowl spoon looking things, and I'm going to just put the bath salts in there and then shoot on over top. All right, y'all, that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, please hit that like button as well. In the next video, I will be editing some of these pictures that I took today. And I took a lot more off camera, so you'll probably see some of those as well. See you next time. Bye.